Hey everybody, this is Madam X with Frequency Real Radio. And Cancer, let's go ahead and jump right into your astrology and your reading. At about the 5-minute mark, the video is going to cut off. And if you want to see the full tarot reading, you have to go over to my my page channel, and purchase that paid reading. These readings take time, they take energy, and they take effort when editing and getting these videos up for you guys. And it is not easy. So you guys can go and check that out there. The link will be below in the description box to the paid channel, to my website if you want to book a reading, and to my email if you want to contact me that way and request a reading. So we're going to jump right into the astrology so that I can get as much in the 5 minutes as I can. So Cancer, right now, and doing the astrology is really assuming you have Cancer as your rising sign, and not everybody's going to have that, but this should be a pretty close depiction of where the planets end up in your chart and what's going on for you for the month of March. You know, we just got through the Virgo full moon, and you guys definitely, you may be seeing truths about health issues, people that you're dealing with in love relationships, just things coming to light, that the Virgo full moon brought about, and that'll be going on for a couple of months. So you guys may be feeling it and making the necessary changes. Virgo is a service sign, so you may be seeing how there's some things you really need to look at when it comes to how you deal with other people in your life, the things you give and expect and accept from other people in your life with that Virgo full moon. And you may be paying more attention to your health, and you may have some health wins or challenges that you kind of overcome through that Virgo full moon energy. So just touching on what's going on really quick, the moon currently today, I'm doing this reading on the 7th of March. We have the moon and Jupiter conjunct in Scorpio, which for most of you is going to land in your 5th house. So you guys may really be going deeper about how you feel when it comes to your creativity, the sexual relationships that you have with other people, really getting into your deep feelings when it comes to all those things that embody Scorpio in the 5th house. So really taking a look at deep-seated things when it comes to people that you know, as far as that you have relationships with, intimate relationships with, and things of that nature. I think some of your feelings are, you're really looking into deeply into how you feel and what your truths are, and kind of expanding on your feelings there. We have Mars in Sagittarius, which is going to be in your 6th house. I never really like Mars in my 6th house, because it's always, especially with Sagittarius there, it's always about getting things done, work. And we kind of know our Cancers, we kind of like to take our time with some things, but that Mars really pushes a drive to get things done. And in me personally, I know in my work life, with Mars being in Sagittarius, I know I'm going to have a busy work week. I've been having a busy work week as March has come in. So, you know, that's what that Mars in Sagittarius pretty much brings. And you may be getting aggressive about your health routines and things of that nature. We still have Saturn and Pluto in Capricorn. It's going to be there for a while. So you're really going to be going through changes with how you relate to other people. And these don't all have to be sexual partnerships. That's more that 5th house. They can be, but it's partnerships that are probably more meaningful and stable partnerships that you've had for some time, not really new things, but you're going to be going through changes, so that when this transit is gone, when this Saturn transit is gone, you can have more stable foundations and relationships, and you have a better identity of who you are with that opposing your 1st house of Cancer. Aquarius is in the 8th, but no planets today, so we can skip over that right now. In your 9th house of Pisces, the Sun is conjunct Neptune, and Mercury and Venus have moved on into Aries in your 10th house. So with the Sun and Neptune in the 9th house, there definitely is going to be just a little confusion, maybe visions, maybe you're in a dreamy state, maybe your mind is on traveling far off lands, far off people, wanting to make some connections to things that are outside of your normal, wanting to do things outside of the normal. I definitely think Cancer is coming into the time where you want to go against the grain and really be who you are and just find a different way of cutting through that fog and doing things. And I think you really want people to see you clearly, because you may realize that's not really happening. And then last but not least, in your 10th house, Aries, we have Mercury and Venus in a pretty tight conjunction there, because they both just moved into Aries, and then Uranus has been in Aries for a while. So again, just changes with love relationships, how people see you in your career and in your personal life. That 10th house is about perception and how you're seen and how you're received and things of that nature, and what is kind of on display for others to see of you. And I think there's definitely going to be communication and changes in the way you deal with the way you communicate with people, the relationships that you have with people, and how you handle what you value as far as partnerships, relationships, and things like that. I think you're going to really be out of the box and communicative about those things and try to do things in a different way than you're normally used to doing them. So that was the astrology, a brief astrology sum up for Cancer for the month of March. And then when we look at the tarot cards, Cancer, you guys are really moving on and really standing on your square and being more expressive, taking some of this fire energy, like we just talked about, that Aries energy. You guys are taking some of this fire energy to let people know how things really are, your true feelings, what you really think, because you see the smudges. I think, Cancer, that was a message I got for you outside of the cards before I even laid the cards. You can see things in people that they may not see in themselves, may not want to face in themselves, or that they don't realize that you see in them. And I think usually you see those kind of things and you keep it to yourself. But I think this month you're really going to be more expressive about your true feelings, how you really feel about what's going on in your life, the people in your life when it comes to these partnerships. We're going to focus on love. If something general comes out, we'll talk about it. But the focus for this tarot reading is going to be love. So I feel like you're really moving at a rapid pace and taking on this energy of really being in control and standing up and voicing how you feel and just really making changes to how you usually deal with people and situations.